evening, welcome. I am Moneybags Mike. As always, this is the Jerky Boyz. My friend Franklin X. Don't ask about the X.
I'm dead inside.
We're dead inside, Frank. What did we do last week? Where were we last week?
I'll tell you what happened, Mike. There was a little bit of confusion on our part.
Sure was.
So, we may have smoked a little bit of peyote. Just a little bit.
And by a little bit, we mean a lot.
A lot of it, actually. We were hallucinating for maybe 10 days, probably.
I was at the Community College of Philadelphia.
As was I.
I was sitting in on classes, and I was taking finals, and
was studying real hard.
They said, hey, you're not in this class, you fucking weirdo.
They said to me, hey, you're not an economics student. You're that bald guy from the internet who nobody watches his videos. And I said, you watch my videos? And he said, no, I just know nobody watches your videos.
Yeah.
And I said, fuck you. And I may have tried to stab him with a toothbrush, but so,
I did.
Not allowed back to the Community College of Philadelphia.
The final exam for Macroeconomics 101 at CCP.
How'd you do on it?
I failed. I got every question wrong.
Tell you what, I thought I was studying for an economics test, but it just turns out I stumbled upon the dark web.
The internet porn?
Yeah, there's stuff not even you would be into on that place.
Oh, I think you'd be surprised, Frankie. Anyway, we're here again to talk about a full slate of Sunday football games.
There's a lot of football.
We got a whole lot of football. Before we start talking about football, we're gonna talk about Suave. Suave lotion.
We're gonna talk about some lotion.
Do you ever just wanna make your
other than moisturizing? Suave is now selling an industrial-sized. They're calling it a tug jug. It's specifically for beating your cock piece off. We all know a lot of you guys that wash your shore out there. You got dry dicks. There might be pieces of skin flaking off of it.
Frankie knows.
Bring out the tug jug and get that cock nice and moist. We're gonna talk about football.
Frankie knows there's nothing worse than a dry cock.
Or an unconsensual one.
Now we're gonna talk about football. Frankie, what's our first game?
First game of the week, we got Houston. The Texans, they're traveling to the Jets in the Meadowlands.
Oh, what a terrible game.
Houston's 6.5-point favorites.
Houston's gonna win by 2 touchdowns.
Houston's gonna fucking decimate their cornholes.
That guy, DeAndre Hopkins, is... he's amazing.
God, his dreadlock powers are gonna be activated this weekend.
Yes.
Texans gonna win by at least 2 touchdowns in this game. The Jets are fucking suck. I'm sorry, Stabile, but they suck.
Yep.
They're terrible.
Next game.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Miami! Miami's traveling to Minnesota.
Did you see the video of Frank Gore with his monster penis?
Oh my God, that thing, it's bigger than
How could you pick against this team?
My son got in contact with me, and the only thing he told me was the only cock he's seen bigger than yours is Frank Gore's.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, who do they play?
Miami's traveling to Minnesota, and Minnesota's 9.5-point favorites.
9.5 points?
I'm telling you right now, Mikey, I am taking the Dolphins to cover in this game.
I'm taking the Dolphins to cover it as well.
The Vikings fucking stink!
How are you going to pick against a hog like that?
He's gonna drag that thing across the field into the end zone at least 2 times!
Yes.
Miami's gonna cover. They might even win outright.
Outright? Outright!
We got the next game on the slate. Oakland traveling to Cincinnati. Cincinnati, 3-point favorites.
Terrible game. What a terrible, terrible game.
What
an awful game. I would rather have my eyeballs scooped out with a spoon and shoved up my asshole like anal beads rather than watch this football game. But I'm still going to do it because I'm a jerky boy and I watch every football game.
I would rather eat a big heaping plate of General Tso's dog meat from Maple Star than watch this game.
Maple Star Star, eat at Maple Star.
Where they have the best Pomeranian you can think of. It's delicious.
You want a Siamese cat with a Pomeranian? Go to Maple Star.
I'll tell you what, Mikey. I'm taking Oakland to cover 3 points. Cincinnati sucks.
I'm taking Cincinnati.
Jeff Driscoll is not gonna fucking do nothing. He might not even score a point.
This game legitimately may end 0-0 tie.
It might. So in that instance, Oakland would cover.
Next game.
Tampa Bay. Traveling. Baltimore. 8.5-point favorites.
Baltimore. Lamar Jackson is gonna run wild on these motherfuckers.
Yeah, the Ravens aren't wacko for Flacco no more. They got that other guy in there now.
They're hacky for Jackie.
He's got real slender legs that move real fast.
He's
gonna be zooming down the field.
He's got some wheels on.
He's gonna be zooming down the field. Tampa Bay's not gonna be able to stop him.
No.
And that defense for Baltimore, they're ferocious. Oh, they're absolutely ferocious.
Oh, they might eat somebody alive. Go back to the Ray Lewis days where they just murder people.
Oh, yeah. No, dude, allegedly.
Allegedly, I confirmed the murderer.
Dallas is traveling to Indianapolis. Indy 3-point favorites.
Ooh.
Mikey.
Ooh. See this game might be fun to watch actually.
You might be.
I am gonna take the Indianapolis Colts because they've performed well at home.
I'm going to take the Colts in this game also because Eagles' shadow head coach last year, Frank Reich, knows how to beat these Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, he does. And
they're going to shred them like, you're at a Mexican restaurant and then you accidentally, you stumble into the kitchen and you say, hey, what's this fancy machine? What's this fancy machine with all these buttons on it? And you stick your hand in it, you start pressing buttons, it ends up being a blender. And your fingers are chopped off. There's a bunch of diced finger meat. That's what's gonna happen to the Dallas defense.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, dude, you know how many times I've had to find severed fingertips on the side of the road in the borough of Kensington, bring them to a back alley doctor and have them stitch them back on my fingers? Half my fingertips. Look at them.
Ugh. Well, that sure explains why your fingertips are looking like they are, when they're all upside down and sideways.
Not pretty to look at.
Yeah.
I conveniently left that out of my dating profile because that's the
Yes.
one thing that's a little bit too far to talk about, You can't let them know about the fingertips.
Yes.
Any ladies out there, don't listen to what I just said. My fingertips look phenomenal.
Fingertips are great. Tip-top.
Detroit! Buffalo! It's a pick'em.
Another game that I couldn't give a shit about.
This makes me not want to watch football anymore, Mike.
I couldn't care less about this game. This is like watching two fish fight. That's about as entertaining.
It's like watching two 70-plus-year-old homeless people fucking in the middle of the street.
And I just look away. I just want to look away.
I don't want to watch. You know what? Flip a coin on this one. I could give a flying shit.
I'm going Buffalo because they're at home.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go Buffalo. I could give a fuck though. Buffalo. It's Buffalo. We got Green Bay going to Chicago. Chicago 5-point favorites, Mikey.
Bears. I'm taking the Bears. Because is Mitchell the Bitchel back? I believe he is.
Mitchell the Bitchel's gonna be shredding whole.
I believe Mitchell the Bitchel is back this week.
Khalil Mack's gonna eat Aaron Donald like a sack lunch, and it's gonna be a bloodbath.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I said Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Aaron,
you fucking idiot.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm taking the Bears in this game.
I'm taking the Bears as well. After the Bears smoke the Packers are gonna need a little refresher. They might need
to spray some Axe body spray.
They might need a little Axe body spray. Hey Packers, if you need some Axe body spray, we got a little bit for you after you smell.
Washington's traveling to Jacksonville. Another snooze fest. Jacksonville 8.5-point favorites. Mikey. Tell me what you think.
Oh my God. 8.5 points?
I don't know if the Jaguars...
Are they even going to score 9 points?
I don't think
Can they
they
even
will.
do it?
I don't think they can. Blake Bortles versus Josh Johnson, the quarterback.
Jackson.
Just Johnson.
Isn't it the same thing?
Oh, pretty much. You know what? I don't even know where to go with this one, Mikey. I'm just gonna... Fuck me.
I'm going with the Redskins. I don't... 8.5 points with this Jaguars team. They can't score 8 points. They can't do it. Even on this terrible Redskins defense. Are you okay, Frankie? This game gave Frankie a brain aneurysm. Oh, no, it's just a narcolepsy.
Jacksonville minus 8.5. Arizona's going to Atlanta. Atlanta 10-point favorites, Mikey. Seriously, they're getting worse as I keep reading. They're getting worse.
This game smells to me like fish. What do we do when something smells like fish, Frank?
We eat it. What do we do with it then?
Frank. We cool it off with Axe body spray.
Yeah, maybe put a little bit of Old Spice on there too. You know, rub it on your chest here.
No, Frank.
Rub it on your chest here.
Frank, that's disgusting. This is a Axe body spray ad. You can't bring in a direct competitor.
Wait. Are you serious?
Yeah, we had Axe this week. Old Spice.
You told me we had Old Spice.
No, we never had Old Spice. I don't even know where you got that from. Where did you go for that? Did you buy that? Because we're not supposed to get that. We have Axe.
Maybe I found it in a dumpster that I was sleeping in last week. Well,
all right. Well, we'll cut it.
We'll cut that.
All right, we'll cut that. Okay.
We'll cut that.
All right. So this game, anyway, smells like fish. We're going to cool it off with Axe body spray. However, I'm taking the Atlanta Falcons minus 10, but I still, I could not care less about this game. Just couldn't do it. I couldn't care less.
I'm taking Atlanta, too. Arizona, no.
Who cares? Next game.
Fuck it. Seattle going to San Francisco. Seattle's 5.5-point favorites.
Ooh, so this one carries a little wild card weight.
A little bit of wild card.
I like the way that Seattle's been playing. I'm going to take the Seahawks.
I'm going to take them too because I think
minus 5 points.
They're really starting to find what their identity is. They're running the football very well. The defense has been stepping up recently.
Yes, Jacob Martin.
Unexpectedly. After they lost Earl Thomas, I thought that defense would fold like my son's will at your hands. But they kept it together, unlike my son. And Seattle's going to cover 5.5 points. That's just what's going to happen. We got a couple more games on the slate. This is the only football game I'm excited about this weekend, Mikey. Only game. It's New England, 1.5-point favorites going to Pittsburgh.
Oh my God. This is a good game, Frank.
This is real
This
good.
is a good game.
This gets my loins fired up.
I think that... Oh, I'm torn on this game, Frank. I think that the Patriots coming off a loss, are they going to lose 2 straight? I'd have a hard time seeing that. I am taking the Pittsburgh Steelers outright.
Let me tell you something. The man with the big swinging cock that looks a little bit like Napoleon Dynamite. He took his Excelsior-sized penis and he slashed right through the gut of the Patriots dynasty, and they're gonna fold on Sunday, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are gonna blow them out. It's not gonna be close. I'm taking the Steelers.
It's not gonna be close.
At least 10 points.
Whoa.
They're gonna rape them. It's gonna be bad.
Wow.
It's gonna be bad. We got oh, this is another bad one. Philadelphia traveling to Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are 9.5-point favorites. Nicky Laphogs is playing this week. Mikey.
Unfortunately, I'll be taking the Los Angeles Rams. The Eagles look like large piles of dog excrement, just going out there, dogs shitting on a football field. That's just what the Eagles look like.
You know,
The Rams are
sometimes
possibly the best team in the NFL.
You ever see just a nice fresh pile of dog shit and just feel real inclined to just get on your knees and just dip
No,
dip
I've
your nose in
never.
it?
No, I've never wanted to eat or sniff dog shit.
Yeah, neither have I. I'm gonna take the Rams because the Eagles, they fucking suck and they're falling apart. It was, one of the best one-hit wonders of all time. I like that one song by Rick Astley, but that's all he's got. The Eagles, they pulled something out of their ass last year. That's all they got. That's all they got until maybe Carson comes back to 100% and they fix that offensive line.
Are the
They
Eagles,
fix that secondary. There's no way they come. The Rams might win by 50.
Yeah.
I'm serious. They might win by 50.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Take the Rams if you're not an idiot.
The Eagles are vanilla ice.
So we got New Orleans. This is the Monday night game, Mikey. Monday Night Football. New Orleans traveling to Carolina. New Orleans 7-point favorites. We feel it's a good
on
line.
the road
That's a good line.
at Carolina.
I
I think I'm gonna take the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, that line's telling me something. That line's telling me that Carolina's got nothing left. They gave up.
Yeah, you know who's gonna have a good game though? That little white guy, Christian McCaffrey.
Christian
McCaffrey.
Christian McDouble. I had one of those the other day.
No, McChicken. Christian McChicken.
Christian McChicken. He'll be chugging down the field. I'd probably take the over in this game. These offenses can zoom up and down the field. Zoom, Mikey. But, yeah, I'm taking New Orleans. New Orleans is a juggernaut on offense.
Yeah, I'm taking New Orleans as well.
We got any shout-outs you want before we go, Mikey?
Well, I just wanted to give another shout out to
To the Tug Jug.
the Tug Jug.
And let's not forget our most important sponsor. The home of the Ass Blazing Wings. Home of the $1 pound pieces on Wednesday night. What's that place, Mikey?
That's Pub Web, I believe, Frank.
It's Pub Web.
I want to give a shout out to a friend. A friend who decided to drink excessive amounts of whiskey. And then he stumbled into a local Philadelphia bar. Mm-hmm. He proceeded to take his wiener out of his pants and pee on said bar's bathroom floor. He was asked to clean said bathroom establishment. And after mopping up his own urine, was then kicked out of this bar.
Who's that friend of yours, Mikey?
That's my friend Frankie X.
Yeah, I saw a new bar open down the street from our place of business, Pub Web, and I said, I will have nothing of this. I had 15 shooters of Jimmy Beam down my hole, and I said, I'm pissing all over this place. Because you don't fuck with Pub Web, you don't fuck with Frankie, and you don't fuck with Mikey.
Don't fuck with Pub Web.
Or Kevin Cobb.
Thanks for watching.
We love you. We'll be back next week. Any of you guys want to see my asshole wink?
And that's enough.